Okay. Welcome back to Conversations in the Mirror. How we doing out there, beautiful people? Back with the sixth episode 6. You know what's crazy? I just knew this was gonna be about the Kendrick Lamar beef again, cause Kendrick was like he got 10 more tracks in the vault ready, and I was just like, oh shit, release them, nigga. um, he never did, and on one hand, I regretted. On the other hand, I'm glad because I do want to branch off on different topics and talk about them. I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, like that beat took up like 3 videos: the J Cole, the King Kendrick video, the Who Won the Beef. It was hell. Even on the TikTok side, it was a lot of that, but it was so exciting. Um, but like I said, now we back with episode 6, and man, I gotta talk about something, bro. This one for my gamers. What's going on with the gaming industry? I feel like we in the need of a fucking game crash. Like before that shit used to be terrible because it's like, oh man, we really, we want games. The industry needs to thrive and everything. Now we getting to the point. It's like, bro, this motherfucker need to get shut down. I mean, fuck. From Sony to Microsoft, this shit is just absolutely terrible out here in these fucking trees. Um, the most recent news, I think it's the most recent news. With this whole Assassin's Creed Shadows. I talked about it on TikTok, and I might do a little mini podcast if you listen to Spotify or something like that. Or on YouTube, I might call it like TikTok Talk or something like that. Just because I already said my thoughts over there, and then I still got the video, so I might just put them together and then have them like that. But just a quick rundown of what I thought about it. I thought it was cool. It was whatever to me. It didn't really seem like that big of a deal. As an Assassin's Creed fan, I thought it was stupid as fuck. Like, we always play the native main character from the land. Like, Ezio was Italian. He was in Rome. We played as Connor. He was Native American because we was in Native America. The twins from British. Hell, and we had Assassin's Creed Origins. We played it as Egyptians, which is Egyptian is Egypt is in Africa. We basically played fucking black people like we had the black assassins already, and we was the origin, so they came from us. And y'all still put a motherfucking nigga as a samurai in feudal Japan. The thing that makes me so angry about it is like, oh, we're trying to be historically accurate. Bro, he's the only black person. Like, historically, he's still the only black person in that motherfucking time frame. You could have had any other body. You could have had all these legendary samurais and it's just so stupid. As an Assassin's Creed, used to be Assassin's Creed fan, is stupid. Um, I think the Shinobi girl is pretty cool. But I mean, at the time of me making this video, hell, at the time of me making those TikToks, we didn't have gameplay. We still don't have fucking gameplay. It's like crazy, and that's what I want to kind of get into because Assassin's Creed snowball this effect of dividing people, and it's like, why are as gamers are we divided? We need to be standing together because this is terrible. First off, I want everybody to understand that personally, uh Ubisoft did not have to do this. And this is my first issue with the gaming industry as a whole. They could have had the same rate of success, if not more, by just making the main character Japanese, right? Both main characters, male and the female, one shinobi, one a samurai. Or if they wanted to honestly, if you was an Assassin's Creed fan, when we was thinking about Assassin's Creed in Japan, we wasn't thinking about samurai. We was honestly thinking about the shinobi part of it, the actual assassins, because that's what they do. A lot of different varieties that come with that, especially with Japanese lore and how assassins are not just hiding in the shadows, but the weapons that they use, the tools, the kunai, the shurikens. I forgot what the thing with the ball and chain is called. The short swords, not like katanas, but they're a little bit shorter that they be holding on back. It was so many avenues that they could have done this on. And if you was talking to an Assassin's Creed fan back in like, I I forgot when Assassin's Creed like 2010 type shit. Man, bro, we was fiending. So it's like they could have honestly just had the female shinobi do all that and we would have been perfectly fine. The problem with the gaming industry is that controversy sells. Controversy sells, brownie points sell. And that shit is fucking terrible. It's like if you like would have many people talked about this game if the main character was a black samurai? I don't think so. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think people would have because people have not cared about Assassin's Creed for a very, very long time. And then this is why they went this route because they was like, okay, we need people to get talking about our game. We need people to pay attention, but at the same time, we can't alienate everybody because somebody has to buy the game, correct? So then that's when we get into the second half, not my second point, but the second half of my first point, where being trying to score brownie points is the way to go now, right? That people are trying to sucker up to some type of race or community in the gaming industry or in the gaming community and trying to then get them to then buy the platform, the not the platform, but yeah, in some cases the platform, the console, or the game, because then they feel special, and it's like y'all doing all this psychological bullshit. Make a fucking good game, damn! Like what is happening? So it's like instead of just being lore accurate, well, I'm talking about Assassin's Creed lore accurate. You're trying to brown nose black people, which mind you, it works. There are black people that never play Assassin's Creed games because they thought it was boring, are now about to get Assassin's Creed Shadows. One, because it's a black dude, and two, because they know it's gonna piss off mostly white people because that's who's up in arms about it, right? It's like, okay, so you didn't support the game Origins when there was nothing but black people, but now you want to do this because it's or because you're getting brownie points. Is you think Ubisoft really gives a fuck about you when they don't. They don't give not one fuck at all. um, what else I was gonna say? Yeah. So the controversy part, you see a lot of games. It's not just Assassin's Creed Shadows that does this. I know we've seen it in Spider-Man. We've seen it in Stellar Blade, which in my personal opinion, I don't think Stellar Blade was doing that shit on purpose. I think it's just, but like I said, it's like they was already nitpicking the game. So and the thing I'm talking about is the hard R, and they got rid of it. I don't think that's what their attention was. I think in Japan, they don't see how that could be racist, just like in America, right? I saw that, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't that's not where my mind first went to when I saw that. Now, when you think about Stellar Blade controversy, you're talking about the whole model and everything. That wasn't controversial. That wasn't controversial at all. The quote unquote gamers and people outside that don't even play video games made it controversial, and that goes to my second point. We are in this gaming era where people are trying to so bad be exclusive to certain groups and communities, right? Why? So when Stellar Blade came up, right, there was like, oh, she looks way too young. She looks underage. She looks not real. She has unrealistic proportions. Do y'all know there's literally a video of Shift Up scanning the Korean model face and body and digitally putting it in the video game? Like, that's her actual body and face. And on Eve, I think her name's Eve. I bought it, but I haven't played it. But on Eve's whole body and face is literally the actual model that they scanned. And then I know y'all seen that clip of the black girl and the white girl talking about this is made for men who never seen a woman X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, what? Right? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Not only was a woman on the design team, it's a woman that actually modeled for the game. You could tell these two women don't play video games, right? So it's like, why are we catering to them? And I'm not saying Shift Up did or Celebrate did. This is just the one example, right? Now let's go back to Ubisoft. They're clearly catering to black people to sell the game for a later point that we're going to get into that is very scummy and greedy to say the least, right? But then we have other games. This just started recently, like Last of Us 2. A lot of Sony products, Spider Man, a lot of this shit are trying to be exclusive to certain groups and communities. And who I'm talking about? One, the most popular of them all currently, right? The LGBTQ community. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't give a fuck about that community. Like I just don't. Right? Oh, it's like, oh, you take that, you hate gay people. No, I don't give a fuck about your sexuality. I don't, especially in my fucking video games, right? But it's like, oh, I get it, right? You want to be included, just like how black people want to be included, right? We was tired of seeing every fucking main character a white male. But this is the thing: we don't need diversity for diversity. We just need diversity. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's just like how we need different like, I hate fucking games that all had the same genre. Remember, everything had to be open world, and it was like, I'm please. Every game doesn't have to be open world. Yes, Last of Us was successful. Yes, it was a linear open world game. Please, let's make something else, bro. Please, you can make something else. I promise you, y'all can make something else. It's the same thing like this. Stop making gay characters for the sake of being gay. Just make a gay character and then make a story around that. Or no, not around that, but make the main story around that. You feel what I'm saying? It's like his sexuality never mattered. It never mattered in video games, right? If you really wanted to know where it mattered, what was that? I think it was Dragon Age Inquisitor, the elf dude. He was gay. Nobody had a problem with it. It's like, if that's who you wanted your love interest to be, okay, cool. I forgot how that game went. Was he evil? Was he low key evil? I played that game. I played the fuck out of that game. Right? It was like, oh, okay, cool. I think in Assassin's Creed, the Greek one, you would have same sex relationships. Oh, okay, cool. Though that wasn't the main part of the game. It was, if I'm not mistaken, for like they started getting to the Greek gods and whatever. Like, cool. Right? It's these games that was like none of that shit really mattered. Like God of War, the old ones. Kratos used to fuck bitches, like, bro, in God of War 2, he fucked, they allow you to have sex mid-fight with a statue. Why? I don't know. I didn't feel like it needed to be in the game, but it's like, okay, well, looks like Kratos be knocking boots. You feel what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. The problem is, it's like, that is now the forefront of video games. Like, oh my gosh, this person's race is so important. Oh my gosh, this person's sexuality is so important. No, the fuck it isn't. Just like in real life, I don't give a fuck. What do you fuck and suck have to do with me? Not a damn thing. But for some reason, y'all trying to pander to this. And people, and if you ever listen to this, people in the LGBT community, don't y'all just hate that shit? Like, not the fake ones who go overboard, like the real ones. Don't y'all hate that? Don't y'all hate when like fucking companies be like, clearly just don't like support y'all and anything that y'all do? June comes around and all of a sudden they're fucking rainbows and sparkles and shit. Like, wait a minute, y'all don't give a fuck. It's the same thing with Black History Month. So all the other months is fuck us, but February come, y'all like, hey man, Black Pride and all that. No, fuck you. That's so undermining. And now you brought into video games. It's like, bro, it's like we want to have a gay character. I'm pretty sure Bayonetta's gay, isn't she? She's damn sure bi. She's damn sure bisexual. We love Bayonetta, but you know why we love Bayonetta? Not because she's a fucking bisexual witch. It's because she's female Dante, and Dante's cool. And guess what? Bayonetta's cool too. It's crazy how they're just two cool motherfuckers. And that's all that we care about. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? I'm trying to think of some other game. Right now I'm playing a lot of gacha games, so I don't have my repertoire. It's not as good as it used to be. And I personally just cannot remember. Like, let's see, what's that game? I played God of War, the first one, 2018. think it was no themes in there. Spider-Man, the first one, that shit was dope. Um, what else have I played? I feel like I played a lot of games. Let's see. Can I log into my Steam right quick? Let's see. Let's see. I think I signed out. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of games that from the past that's in my memory haven't been these themes. And that brings me on to something like Elden Ring. When Elden Ring, I'm pretty sure Vera, the first dude you meet in the game, the one that tells you you're maidenless, I'm pretty sure he's gay. If he's not gay, whatever he relationship he has with Maul, the blood lore, yeah, that's a little too intimate for me. But none of that shit mattered. I'm my character trying to be the Elden Lord or whatever. That game's a fucking video game, right? It's not playing on these type of things or whatever. It's like, nah, get it in how you live. Games need to go back to that, but it's trying to be so inclusive to different communities that it's ruining fucking games because now the immersion is not there. It's getting so close to fucking reality that you're breaking the immersion, right? And then going back to the Assassin's Creed game, it's like Assassin's Creed Shadows has lost its touch because it's trying to be it's not trying to be exclusive to any type of group. This is just a fucking front. But it's like the grimy scheme that they're trying to fucking implement has taken away from their own fucking lore. It's like you're not even being accurate to the fucking lore, which is the whole premise of Assassin's Creed. It's literally conspiracy the game. But it's like, okay, well, Ant, what are they trying to do? You're talking in circles. What are they trying to do? You keep bringing it up. So if you look on the website of the pre-order for Assassin's Creed Shadows, you get a list of prices. Well, a list of pre-order, and they come with the prices, right? Standard edition $70. I think it's Ultimate Edition, or the next upgrade is $100, and the upgrade after that is $130. And that one comes with a season pass, 3-day extra, 3-day early access, extras content, etc., etc. Okay, cool. $130 for a video game is fucking insane. But this brings me to my next point. Right next to it is a blue outline, and it says, hey, you give us $17 for this subscription. Not only do you get everything that's in the $130 bundle, but you get it at half the price. Not even half the price, I'm sorry. You get it at fucking, that's like a 75% discount off the fucking price. I know my math is fucking off. From $130 to $17, that's a fucking steal, right? This is why I say we need to fucking change. Subscription-based models should not be in our fucking video game. And the problem is, I know people gonna look at that because this whole Black Samurai thing, nobody really gives a fuck, right? They already knew what they was doing. The quickest way to trigger Americans is put a black character in something that he's not really supposed to be in, and watch white people defend it, right? Or not defend it, but watch white people riot against it, right? It was just a distraction. Once the dust settles down and it's not cool to talk about it no more, and people really go buy the game because they really just like Assassin's Creed or whatever, and they look at that price, the first thing, and this is just psychological, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, right? Just psychology 101, right? If a person is looking at this, all they have to do, and that's why it's right next to the $130 one, right? They want the $130 bundle, right? They want the three-day early access. They want the extra contents. They want the season pass. What they don't want to do is pay $130. So right next to it, on the left-hand side, it's $100. But you don't get all, well, yeah, you don't get all that good extra shit though, right? But then on the right-hand side of it is the $17 subscription. Logically, I would just go with the $17. What do I got to lose? I just, I pay the $17 today, cancel it later on, and bada bing, bada boom. I win, right? No. Subscription-based models should not be in our fucking video games. Because that is absolutely a disgusting model to put in the video game community, right? The gaming community. Why? Say you buy Assassin's Creed Shadows. Say you did get the subscription. This is a problem. What if you like the game? What if this is a return to form for Assassin's Creed? What if the story actually makes so much sense that we actually have a black samurai? What if the shinobi, what if she's fire? What if you just duel between them? What if they come out with a new fucking mechanic and you can switch between shinobi role or samurai role, depending on your situation? What if? What if that's one of the best Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed fucking 2? Okay, so then instead of only playing it for a month, it has mad replay value. You play it for 2, right? You get 2 good months out of that. That's only $30, right? Oh, yeah, that's like $32, $34. Not that bad. But wait, they announced DLC. So let's say you buy this game in June and they tell you the DLC is coming out in December. Well, you gotta play the DLC, right? Now, how many of you gonna cancel your subscription and then pick it back up in December? No, you just don't think like that. You be like, well, I just waited out. Now, in them 6 months, they continue to collect $17 from you. You play the DLC. They come out with more DLC. Okay. By the end of by the end of the timeline, where you're done using, you have exhausted this game to the end, you felt satisfied. You went from paying either $70, $100, or $130 to now paying upwards to maybe $300 for one single video game. That is just fucking disgusting. That's disgusting as hell. All because you don't think about $17. It's just $17. How many subscriptions do you have to services that you just don't think about it because the price is so low that you're like, oh, whatever. I'm going to tell you, I have Netflix. I watch Netflix in the blue moon. When I say blue moon, I'm talking about maybe every 8 months. And them motherfuckers collect, I think, $20, whatever the premium edition is. And I don't even notice it. And they've been doing that shit for maybe 2.5 years for me. Right? I don't even watch Netflix like that. Imagine this is the fucking video game. And I have to pay a subscription for the certain edition of a video game. Mind you, you don't own the fucking game. You only have it on your subscription. As long as you pay the subscription, you can play it. If you don't play it, that's it. That's bada bing, bada boom. Right? It's like, what the fuck is happening? Why is the subscription based model and $130 better than a base game? Why are you telling me you deliberately cut content from the game to make me pay more? Why is anything a subscription based at all in our fucking video games? Why do we have PlayStation Plus? Why do we have Game Pass? Why do we have this Ubisoft shit? Why do we have the app? No. Back in the day, you bought a game, you bought a complete game. This is why I'm giving you $60 for. I paid my dues. Not supposed to get $60 worth of content back, right? Now you want $70, and I wasn't mad about the $70. I was okay. Games are getting bigger. There are more dialogues. There are more graphical updates. It is on a bigger scale. It costs millions to make. They should get millions back. But this is scummy. Going to my next point. Off of the subscription, season passes need to fucking die, bro. Season pass was only supposed to be on something like battle royales, gacha games type shit. Why the fuck is every game coming out with a season pass? And mind you, in some cases, y'all, you don't even get the season pass by getting the ultimate edition. I paid twice. No, I think I paid 3 times for Mortal Kombat, Tekken 8, and Street Fighter 6. And I know for sure that Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 both have season passes. Do y'all know I don't get those hoes? Like, bro, I don't even get like the first season pass free. It's not even automatically unlocked. What the fuck is going on? Why did I pay y'all $100? I think it was like 120, 100, somewhere in them hundreds, right? For Tekken 8. And all I got was like the character early and a few extra skins. But then you get the season pass, the motherfuckers got extra costumes, extra borders, extra fucking character art on the select screen. I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't even get the season pass. Why is there a season pass in my fucking fighting game? Why in Street Fighter 6 y'all have all these collabs and I gotta buy a season pass? Look, what the fuck is happening? Overwatch. Oh, that was another game I was talking about. We like gay characters and stuff like that. Tracer's gay. Nobody. Oh, we gave a fuck. We like Tracer, but like everybody in just going back to that point in the beginning. Overwatch is the perfect example of a game that's very diverse in terms of race and sexuality. It's just perfectly fine. Everybody loves it, but it's not in your fucking face, right? It's not being like Tracer's not like on fucking windscreens like, hey, I'm British and gay. It's just like, oh no, she's just a cool time travel bitch that has a girlfriend that she loves. Oh, okay, that's cool. Soldier 76 is gay. I mean, I guess, right? I mean, he got more problems than his sexuality. I don't know what that man be on, boy. That man be on some other shit. Um, Plenty of black people, plenty of Hispanic people, plenty of Middle Eastern. Like that game is diverse. The game just okay. Like you have representation in video games for that race and all of that, and it doesn't have to be in your face. I can't believe I forgot that about earlier. But yeah, still on Overwatch. Why does Overwatch have a season pass? You put Mythic skins in the season pass? And I gotta pay like $40 every season. This is the thing about season passes, bro. You can't go to one time. You know how they got season passes for you to Six Flags and shit like that, right? And it's like, okay, I could go to Six Flags anytime I fucking want. Because most people don't know. Most amusement parks are open out throughout the year, but you really only have time during the summer because most people that at the amusement parks are kids, teens, and young adults. They have time on their hands. As an adult, you're just not going to a fucking amusement park. You can if you want to. And if you get the season pass, you know, they'd be a lot cheaper. Y'all know they have like season passes for movies. Like, for example, like I was going to the movies like every Sunday, bro. And like it was to the point where I was like, man, if I just get a season pass, pay y'all fucking $30, I think like I get to see one free movie every 2 weeks or some shit like that of my choice. I was like, okay, this is dope, right? This makes sense, but it stays consistent, bro. Bro. Before they updated a model where you could pick whatever skin you want to, whatever mythic skin, bro. It still doesn't change the fact once you miss that season pass of that skin, it's a wrap. All the content all gone. You get FOMO every 3 weeks off of a season pass. Now, mind you, this is shit they created that they like that they want to put in the game that are cool. And they are really to make cool skins every 3 weeks just to tell you to eat a dick because you didn't buy into the FOMO. You to give them $40 every 3 weeks. It's like, damn, bro. I already gave you $60. Now you want $40 every week? Like, what is this shit? Monthly, weekly bills or some shit? Like, what the fuck? And branching off that, back to the Ultimate Editions. Bro, Ultimate Editions need to die. Back then, before in my time of gaming, Ultimate Editions were like the shit. You got some shit. Like, bro, you got wallpaper. You got exclusive wallpaper, soundtracks. It was like buying the Collector's Edition, but like digitally. Because you remember like when Collector's Edition was out, like, you know, Elden Ring came out with 2 of them. One for the DLC. Like, you got a statue, a steel book, a dope looking box, a fucking, just all types of extra shit. Nowadays, Ultimate Edition, bro, I bought the Ultimate Edition from Mortal Kombat 1, Tekken 8, and Street Fighter 6. Bro, in Mortal Kombat 1, they only gave me like 1,000 red crystals. Bro, you need those fucking jewels to buy the skins. I'm talking about they bringing back Mortal Kombat Deception skins, exclusive theme skins, and all these cost these red crystals. And I gave these motherfuckers $130, and the only thing I got it was 1,000 crystals. Can you believe that shit? Like, I don't even get extra skins. The only thing I get is the DLC characters early. The cameo and the DLC characters early. I still have to give these people extra fucking money to get skins or fatalities. What is happening? What is the Ultimate Edition for? I could have just bought these characters separately. I don't even use all these motherfuckers. Why? Why did y'all make me believe that the Ultimate Edition meant fucking something? And it meant not a damn thing. They need to die, bro. Ultimate Editions need to die. Please give me a complete game. Just give me a complete game, please. Um, my last big point of what I hate in this new era of gaming industry, exclusive, and we recently got word that Square Enix is no longer doing exclusive. Why? Because if I'm not mistaken, you can look this up. I haven't. Um, the number is wrong, but it's between 30 and 50. 30% 50%, right? Of lost profit in their first fiscal month, or first fiscal time in this month. Can you believe that? 35 to 50% of lost revenue, all because they put one of their most hyped games exclusively to PlayStation. Now, me not being that diverse into business and all of that, you would think that's a dumbass idea, right? Why would you get one of the most hyped games to ever come out, the sequel to one of the best games of all time, on just PlayStation? This new era of gamers hate exclusivity. It kills nothing but gamers motivation, hype, and all that for your game, because you should be able to just play on whatever platform you want to. We are far from the days where having something be exclusive to gamers or to consoles is done. That era is long and dead. There is not even really fucking console fanboys no more. Like, all the console fanboys should have grown up by now, right? Well, how are you gonna start fucking banging with consoles? Like, you game banging with fucking consoles? That shit sound dumb. Oh, I'm an Xbox fanboy. I'm a Sony fanboy. What, these dumb motherfuckers don't care about you? They don't care about you. And a lot of the new generations have seen this. Like the thing with the Helldivers. Boy, Helldivers 2. Sony did that bullshit with Helldivers 2. Oh, they said, fuck this shit. Boy, Sony started losing money so fast, I ain't never seen Sony apologize for shit. Boy, when I tell y'all I ain't never seen Sony apologize for a damn thing, they apologized for this motherfucker though. They said, "Oh, we are hella sorry. We are so, bro. They were so sorry they had to fire the motherfucking CEO, not the CEO, but the dude who made Helldivers. It wasn't even his fault, but he said, gamers, don't let this shit slide." And they did, and we did not. We did not let that. I don't even play the game. I did not let that bitch slide at all. Exclusives need to fucking die. If a game comes out, it should be on every platform. If a game is multiplayer, everybody should be able to play with each other. I should be able to play with Xbox, Nintendo, and PC whenever I feel like it. I should have the option. If your game is multiplat and it's online and it's multiplayer, all gamers should play with each other. And whatever console this person prefers, it's okay with me. And we are seeing the negative effects of console exclusives now. We've seen it. Square Enix have seen it right now, right? They're like, oh hell no. From now on, as soon as that contract done, we're gonna put Rebirth on everything. And the last of the trilogy of the Final Fantasy VII saga, that's gonna go immediately on all platforms. It's like, yes, it should have been like that. I would love to play Rebirth. I don't want to play on this shitty fucking PS5. I'm sorry. I don't. I don't want to play Spider-Man on this shitty ass PS5. I don't. I don't want to play God of War on this shitty PS5. I don't. I personally, ever since I've converted to PC gaming, I love my PC. And that's what I want to play it on. Right? And the same thing with other people. Like, a person should not be able to experience something amazing as Spider-Man and God of War and Ghost of Tsushima and Infamous and all these other games because they decide their platform of choice was a Xbox or a PC. And the thing is, you can't be like, well, exclusives sell games that helps companies. No, they don't. Because that was true. We already got half of Sony's collection on fucking Steam. You can play Last of Us, God of War, Spider Man. What was the game that came out? The alien shooter role like game. I forgot what that game was called. Relinquish or some shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's on PC. Hell, Sony got almost all their fucking top hitters on PC. It's on Steam. Steam has a Sony collection. Matter of fact, fuck it. I don't even know why I'm guessing. I'm on Steam right now. We gonna look that bitch up. I got you right now. We're just gonna type in Sony. Oh no, I'm typing Spider Man. Spider Man. Look, Marvel Spider Man right here. Bow. And then we're gonna go to PlayStation PC. Bro, let me tell you all the games that we have on here. We got Ghost of Tsushima, Horizon, Helldivers, Until Dawn, Ratchet and Clank. I didn't even know this one. That's dope. Spider-Man, The Last of Us, Returnal. That's the game I was talking about. Returnal. We got Miles Morales on here. Uncharted Legacy, Skyboy, God of War, Days Gone, Predator. Yeah. Huh. We got 16 games from Sony, and I believe 7 of them are heavy fucking hitters. Right? So it's already here. Right? If you was an Xbox fan and so happen to have a PC, bro, you can play The Last of Us right now. You can play Spider-Man and God of War right now. You can play Horizon Zero Dawn right now. Hell, Ghost of Tsushima, one of the best Japanese games to ever be created, and it's made by an American company. You can play that bitch right now. Fuck Assassin's Creed Shadows. Go buy Ghost of Tsushima on PC. You see what I'm saying? It is like, instead of Sony being like, you know what? Fuck the console shit. Oh, well, they can make the console. Like, make the console. Put the game on everything. It's your game, so get back all the profit, and then you're good. Which is they already starting to do. Exclusives need to die, bro. That shit doesn't help nobody. I'm gonna tell you like this: exclusives help the company. It doesn't help the gamer. Exclusives was never for the gamer. It was always for the company. What else? Oh yeah, my last point right here. I think we need to revolt as gamers. We need to revolt a lot of the bullshit that's in our community. We need to not support subscription-based games. We need to stop doing season passes. We need to stop buying the ultimate editions. We need to stop acting like these companies rule us. The whole term "speak with your wallet" meant something, and we seen it. That effect, that "speak with your wallet" has gone nowhere. That's "speak with your wallet" is almost as good and as powerful as "still hit though." And if you're a guy, you know what that means. No matter what a girl says, as long as you hit her ass with that "still hit though," everything that bitch said is invalid. You had a small dick, still hit though. You didn't last long, still hit though. You come too fast, still hit though. See how that bitch just roll off the tongue. I think you're gay, still hit though. Look at that. That's why I ain't suck your dick, still hit though. That bitch got, and you can move your shoulder with that bitch though. You know what I'm talking about? You're ugly, still hit though. You get a little swaggy with it on that motherfucker. Get a little sassy with it. You could never find another girl like me, still hit though. That boy, that "speak with your wallet" is almost as good as that. Helldivers 2 cannot be played against the wall. Speak with your with the world. Speak with your wallet. Oh shit! Wait a minute. What the fuck just happened? Sony, press the red button. We get a review bomb. People return the games. What's happening? No more buying consoles. What the fuck going on? Yeah. Speak with your wallet. Oh, y'all don't like us. You gonna like Last of Us 2, "speak with your wallet." Oh shit, the game did terrible. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Like, hey, speak with your motherfucking wallet, boy. We gotta revolt. We gotta let these companies know that they're not in charge. Like, the only reason they're successful is because we buy the games. And we don't buy the games. What you think gonna happen? Y'all, they gonna be in the same situation like fucking Red Lobster is. It's like, oh, we're filing for unemployment. No unemployment, my fault. It's like they filing for bankruptcy. I bet nobody's going to fucking Red Lobster. And if people really want some shrimp, yeah, they do the endless shrimp. But you just can't fucking run the company off of endless shrimp. And the same thing with fucking the gaming industry. If we stop buying this bullshit, guess what they gonna do? Stop making that bullshit. Simple as that. Simple as that, my friends. We need a revolt. We need to let them know we are not about to let this slide on anything. We're not about to let this subscription base slide. This ain't Netflix. This ain't Netflix for gaming. The fuck you talking about right now? Like, oh, you gonna buy our game? No, the fuck I'm not. If anything, I'm gonna go to the high seas, play that bitch, and then give it back to the high seas. And guess what? I didn't experience your whole game. You didn't get a dime. Now what? I would have bought it if you wasn't trying to screw me over. Easily. Gamers, you gotta let them know. Gotta let them know you don't support this. PlayStation 6 come out, don't buy that shit. How many times you gotta wait 2 years for y'all to get a good game on your console? And then in the next 2 years they're announcing the next console. Y'all ain't tired of having a 4-year cycle, and in that 4 years or 2 years y'all can't experience nothing? Y'all ain't telling that? Stop buying Xboxes. They don't even make fucking video games no more. They just shut down studios and lie. Only they got is Call of Duty. I just read it in the paper. Could you believe that? I literally read it in the paper. It didn't take much to read. They only had the front page. It was the front page and then two pages of the logo and then the back page. Guess what that shit was like? Black Ops 6 coming out. I was confused as fuck. I didn't know they made 6 of them hoes. I didn't know they made 6 Black Opses. That's crazy. Remember when Call of Duty used to be that shit? Now we got 6 Black Ops. Now it's like 3 different companies under one umbrella making blackout games. You don't even hear Call of Duty, bro. You don't hear nothing about the multiplayer or none of that. You just hear about Warzone. Warzone is the best thing that comes out of Call of Duty, bro. We're tired. Gamers are fucking tired. Don't you hate when your game comes out and it's censored to all hell because somebody in some community is offensive, or worse, somebody's offended on your behalf? Like, what the fuck, bro? I don't give a fuck. Like that's why I'm about to celebrate shit up. Hard R. Black people gonna be mad at this. As a black person, I don't think they're talking about me. No, they're talking about your monkey ass. Like, oh shit, what the fuck? What just happened? It's like that's how it is now in the gaming industry. Oh yeah, you think women look like this? That is not true. Yes. Have you not been on Instagram? Have you not been on the dark side of Twitter? Like, yeah, there are bad bitches that look like this. It's like, well, why can't my size be represented in the video game? Because, I mean, it can be. You always play the role that y'all don't like. Because you can't be a fucking badass kicking, flipping, dipping bitch and then you weigh like 300 pounds. Like that doesn't, that's like, that realistically, that's not how that works. Like, you gotta be somewhat fit and limber. Like, I can't do that. I'm like, I'm the right weight requirement, but I don't, bro. I barely can bend down, bro. My shit start cracking and whatnot. I'm old. Like, I'm clearly not flexible, right? It's like we're just being realistic. Like, I mean, it has to be some level of unrealism, right? Because for some reason, fucking Akuma is just nothing but literally pure muscle. He probably has muscles on his dick. I don't know how this motherfucker jumps up in the sky and dive kicks. That's just unrealistic as fuck. Then at the same time, the fucker is shooting fireballs. So I mean, the fuck, who am I to talk? Right? Who am I to talk? Zangief is a big, broly German man, and he will pick you up and jump 300 meters in the fucking sky. I don't know, bro. In Tekken 8, they got a nigga named Bob. This is a fat motherfucker that's doing electric slides on me. Like, I don't know, bro. Then again, I also fight a tiger, bro. So I'm fighting the motherfucking a tiger mask, and I'm fighting the actual bears. Like, bro, I can't tell you. Sometimes you just have unrealistic shit in your video game. But you're saying that to be a fit model is unrealistic. Stop catering to these dumbasses, bro. They don't even play video games. They just want to be mad about something. Stop getting Twitter logic, Twitter bots, and then Twitters in our fucking video games. I don't know, man. We need a revolt. We need a fucking change. But that's all I had to say today. Hope you enjoyed this episode, man. I love video games, even though being an adult, I don't get to play them as much as I like to. So I just play something that's quick and fast. The only thing I've been playing is Predecessor, which is Paragon's spiritual successor. Um, and that shit is great. I wish I could support a game, but the microtransactions in this game is crazy. They want like $25 for a fucking one outfit and two color changes. And it's like I could have talked about that here, but microtransactions for pretty much for the most part have died out. Like we just won't buy that shit. It's not even something that we need to revolt though. We just won't buy that shit. Like okay, that bitch can just sit there. And you like, man, our game studio's closing down. Yeah, if you didn't charge me $25 for a fucking skin, I would have gave you 15. Right? Depending on the level, I would have gave you somewhere between 5 and 15. You said fuck that, 25, and I said, oh hell no. Nigga, with four more, I mean, hell, with 225s, I could buy a video game. Well, not in this day and age, but before, yeah, 2 5s. I mean, the fuck. But anyway, love y'all, love y'all. Appreciate you for listening to me. Yeah, conversations in the middle. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Love you, and bye.